What's up, lads and ladettes? How are we all doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. So, here's the skinny on today's hunt. We're going to be doing 50 PED, and we're going to be hunting the werewolves. We have our Vampire Wars 2, and we are hopefully going to get a decent amount of this done in this hunt. If not, then another hunt will be needed. But the wolves are down here. Wolves are just down here. We're going to be using our daily weapon. I am going to be seeing how much damage the daily weapon does to these wolves, because I don't actually fully remember how much health these bad boys have. But they're only level 1s. They're only level 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to we're going to use our Barbarella first, because it has slightly higher efficiency. Okay, now we're gonna use our daily weapon to absolutely fucking moose through these fucking guys, and we're hopefully going to get a decent amount of those grindhouse death finals. That is the hope. That is the want. And if we're lucky enough, we might even get a global off these guys. I think the last time we did a hunt, we did relatively okay. We have only 50 PED, but we were probably going to end up cycling once or twice. That's probably how it's going to work. We're going to end up cycling once or twice to see how close we can get to the 500 wolf kills. And hopefully we can find, hey, there's some Grindhouse Striptease, Grindhouse Tarantino. So the reason why we want these guys is because they will go towards making the Grindhouse weapons. And they also have some pretty, relatively decent markup as well. Like, if we have a look at, I think the Striptease has a good markup. Yeah, 200%. And it sells. It sells. Got the Tarantino. This one sells for 300, and it does sell. Not a lot, but it sells enough for me to be happy with. And of course you have the Rodriguez. It sells not a lot, but it should sell enough for me to be relatively happy with. And let's see, Grindhouse Sleeves. Death Final. This one, the markup isn't all too huge on this one. So we're going to hopefully get these three as a majority, but you know, we'll see what happens. The main reason why we're here is for this. This is the main reason why we're here, ladies and gents. And I just want to say, if you are new to the channel and you like sci-fi games, you like fantasy games, that's pretty much all I play. I play RPGs, MMOs, I play action adventure, I play all that good shit. So if that's something that you are down for, feel free to hit that good old subscribe button. It's free. It helps me out a lot. And you'll be able to catch my stuff in the future. Now, that being said, one of the things that I will also be doing, which I'm hoping you guys would have already noticed, is I'm going to be doing a daily live stream on the channel as well. That live stream is going to be in the evening, and it's going to be whatever game that I want to play at the time. So it's going to be a complete wild card, complete random, all that good shit is going to be just completely random. It's not going to be any set thing. It could be anything. Literally anything. Any single thing. And if you have a game that you like and you wouldn't mind seeing me live stream it all, feel free to tell me in a comment and I'll check it out and I'll see how it goes. But, you know, we'll be doing a lot of different stuff. We'll be doing you know, of course we'll be doing some Entropia Universe. Probably going to end up doing some various Dark Souls runs. Depending, we might also do some Orcs Must Die 3, doing some of the Endless, because the Endless can be quite fun. The Endless can be quite enjoyable. Now, right now, when we kill these guys, we are using, on average, we are using about 30 pec. On average. So if we can get close to 30 pec in TT returns, and maybe get a decent amount of these vinyls, then hopefully we can look at it and go, yeah, well, we're going to get some decent stuff. We're going to come out, you know, as close as we can to being on top. But, you know, it's completely up in the air. And killing these guys is super fucking easy. Super fucking easy. Like, stupid easy. These guys are easy to kill. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Because they're just so squishy. Hardly any health. You can mow through them real quick. So we're going to be able to get this up real fucking quick. And as long as we cycle through, we could probably kill... We're averaging about 11 a minute. Which is always good. Always. Actually, no, we're averaging more than that, because if I take the flight into consideration, we're probably averaging about 15... Yeah, 15 dead wolves a minute. Which is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely freaking fabulous. And if we can get more like that, more that are like above 1 PED, then we'll be laughing. We'll be laughing. And hopefully we can do this one without too much... without too much of a loss. Because at the end of the day, losses are shitty. And we don't want losses. I think that's pretty evident that we don't want any losses. Now we're going to move across the river because there is a whole mess of them over here. All clustered together in one big cluster. They're all clustered together in a cluster. Funny about that. And it would be absolutely hilarious if we got a global off these guys. I mean, it's not weird. The other day I got a global off of a bloody quarter-turg puny on Calypso for like 28 PED. And that was absolutely fucking hilarious. You know, that was funny as hell. Whether we see, you know, a global today, it's probably minimal. There's a minimal chance that we'll see a global, but you never know. Oh, we got a wolf eye. Does a wolf eye have much of a by means of markup? No, so that's just going to be straight up TT food. Yeah, we got some straight fire TT food up in here. We don't really have much by way of... oh, yeah, we got a few straight up TT food, which is okay. Isn't too bad, but we're also getting some of the decent markup-y stuff. Which is always nice. Markup things, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I don't really want the sleeves vinyl. I mean, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it because I actually think we have a thing for the Grindhouse sleeves. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But, yeah. Let's hopefully get something decent. We're getting close to... Yeah, we're getting close to where we're going to be cycling through. And I reckon we're probably going to come out of this with like 30 PED worth of loot. That would be my rough guesstimate. Unless we get like any like bigger loots, you know, minis or globals or whatever. I'm not entirely sure at what point these guys actually global. I can't say for any definite thing what these guys global at. I would assume around 5 PED. Like, I would assume around 5 PED just because they're level. Because they're level 1s and all that sort of stuff. So, one would assume that it would be around the 5 PED mark. But it could be higher. You never know. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. We're getting a decent amount of the Rocktropia records. Now, what did the Rocktropia records tend to sell for? Not a lot, if I'm 100% honest. I thought the Rocktropia records would have been one of those ones that sold in abundance for a lower markup, but it seems like low markup for low sales. That's okay. That's all good. here, Wolfie. What we're going to do is we're going to cycle through once. And that should get us to... close to 200. It should get us around 200 confirmed kills by the end of today's hunt. Which is good. 200 confirmed kills is good. We'll hopefully be able to salvage a decent amount of the TT cost of the run. Hopefully. If I can get to around 30 PED after I've cycled, then I'll be happy. Obviously, a lot of people would want to get as close to the 50 PED as possible, but if I can get 30 PED, I'll be happy. See, that was a decent one. That was like for 2.5? 2.5 PED? And it's always funny whenever you see bigger loots on smaller mobs. Okay, we're going to cycle. We got... Yeah, we should be able to kill another... Minimum another 60. Might even be able to kill close to 100, but minimum 60. So we're going to get to the 200, which is good. And these are the things when it comes to Entropia Universe. You want to set yourself goals. And I know some of you guys are just coming in, just starting to play. Set yourself a goal each day for playing EU. Mine is to get X amount of kills on certain mobs each day. That's going to be my my goal going forward. And those will probably be recorded, because when you're not recording, that's when you get the Hoffs and the Globals. I swear to Ludius, that is how it happens. When you're not recording, that's when all the big stuff happens. So, essentially, whenever I'm doing a hunt, I'm going to be recording. Am I doing a hunt on Vixens? I'm recording. Am I trying my hand at the werewolves or any other mob? I'm recording. Am I mining? I'm recording. That's essentially how it's going to play out. Which I think is a good thing. That way there's going to be plenty of content for people to watch and enjoy and all that sort of stuff. Because I know some of you guys just set a big old playlist. Going. And just watch / listen to a lot of this stuff while you're also playing. Which, I do the same thing. I tend to do the same thing. If I'm playing a game, unless the game itself is something that I'm really engrossed in, like Orcs Must Die, I get really engrossed in that fucking game, I swear. But unless it's something like that, or any other attention-heavy game, I tend to put something on. And when I say attention-heavy, I don't mean things like Dark Souls or anything like that either. Like, Dark Souls, I can play relatively casually and not need to focus all too much. You know, there's not a whole lot of focus needed. And there's going to be some Dark Souls players out there that'll, like, oh, you need all the focus. No, unless you're speed running, or you're doing a specific sort of run, like a no-hit run, then, no, it's all good. Unless you are doing, like, a no-hit run, you're fine. You're golden. So we should have 10 PED for this. 5. So we got at least 25. We're gonna have at least 25. So we're gonna get to, yeah, we're gonna have around 30 PED, which, you know, is sort of what I thought. Around 70% is what you tend to get back. You know, like, if you cycle all of your PED, like, if you cycle all of your ammunition from whatever hunt that you're using, you're gonna be getting back around about 70%. That's why you need to rely on things like markup and sweat and all that sort of stuff to make the average hunt profitable. Okay? You gotta try to find a way to make the average hunt profitable for you. Whether that's swanting, I know, trying to remember. I'm terrible with names. Is it maybe Robert Miller? Could be. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, one of you guys is an avid swanter, and you tend to do, like, just a shitload of swanting. And I think, oh, is it? Yeah. No. One of you guys, no, NOE, has built up enough of a PED store to start buying in bulk Force Nexus. To do the old Force Nexus, you know, making the Mind Essence thing. To make Mind Essence. Which I think is absolutely fucking great. Once you're able... Ooh, we're gonna have to shank him again. Once you're able to get to a point, like, as a free-to-play player, where you're able to... not need to sell to another player directly. Like, when it comes to your sweat, then, you know, you could be relatively comfortable in that sort of thing. So we're gonna head to... Ooh, we're gonna have to find a TT unit to average everything out. See, this is why I'm gonna be getting the loot tracker, so I can track the loot, so I can keep an eye on everything. That's yeah. So I'm gonna find a TT unit, and we are going to have a look at what we've got back. But yeah, you know, congrats to No for one, just being a smart cookie. Being a smart fella, doing, you know, the free-to-play stuff and all that sort of shit. Like, 10 out of 10 tops to that guy. You know? And 10 out of 10 to all of you guys that do the free-to-play grind. It's fucking difficult. I can't do it. Well, I could do it if I wasn't making content, but, you know, I gotta fund the machine that is the Scotty C93 channel, well, when it comes to Entropia Universe, and also fund my own playtime and things like that. You know, I don't have time to sit down and do the free-to-play stuff every day. Though I do sometimes. There are some days where I just do free-to-play stuff. Anyway, we're going to get to a TT unit and we're going to look at everything. Okay, let's have a look. We'll do it in front of someone who's very jiggly. She jiggles a lot. I appreciate that. That was a very Markiplier thing to say. Anyway, let's have a look at all that we've got. At the total costs, or sorry, total returns. And the total returns is 34.5 PED, so a little bit more than what I was expecting. And, get this guys, get this, I repaired my armor. So let's have a look at my armor. Oh, that was weapons. No, I want equipped it. 10 PEC for that hunt. Only 10 PEC. Awesome. But, so, we got 34 whatever back. But let's have a look at some of these. So, if we have a look at the striptease, which is 50 PEC, that is, we'll say double, so it's 1 PED. So, add an extra 50 PEC. This is, we're going to go the 400%. So... that times 4, so that'll be 2 PED, so an extra 1.5. And same thing, we're going to go 300 for this. We're going to go all the way down. So we're going to say this is an extra... yeah, so if we add the extra approximate percentage, if we add the approximate extra to what we got back, we're looking at an extra 2.5 PED, which isn't much, but can go far in the long run. So that would be bring us from 34.5 up to 37, somewhere around there. So not the largest loss, especially considering we were able to get a decent amount of this done. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be leaving it there for today. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Oh, ooh, she's very animated today. Yes, leave a comment down below what games you might want to see me stream. Do you have one in particular? Do you want to play a game with me while I'm streaming? Because I would love to have someone do co-op in Orcs Must Die 3. See if we can, like, smash out an endless and do the old create and remove trick. You know, see what we can do. You know? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, you all take care. Stay safe. And I will see you in the next one. Fucking what up, dude? Later, guys.